Welcome to The Explainer. You know the song, right? That driving bass line, that incredible chorus. But behind Elvis Presley's Suspicious Nines, there's this amazing story of real heartache, a total commercial flop, and one of the greatest comebacks in music history. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this truly iconic track. Okay, let's just dive right in with this line. It grabs you from the get-go. This isn't just about a relationship hitting a rough patch. He says it's a trap. Right away, the lyrics frame this whole love story as a kind of prison, a crisis that has no easy way out. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll explore that feeling of being caught in the trap. Then, we'll get into the anatomy of mistrust within the lyrics. After that, we'll uncover the real story behind the song, look at how Elvis created his masterful recording, and finally, celebrate why it's such an immortal hit. All right, so let's talk about this trap metaphor. It's so powerful. The lyrics paint this picture where the real problem isn't just an argument, it's this prison that they've built out of suspicion. He even says he can't just walk out because he loves her too much, which basically makes him a willing prisoner to his own heartbreak. So let's really dig into the lyrics here. How exactly does the songwriter create this, suffocating feeling of mistrust? Well, it's all done through these really direct, painful questions that just chip away at any sense of security in the relationship. I mean, you can just feel the raw desperation in this line, can't you? It's this plea from somebody whose pain is totally invisible to their partner. And think about it, when your own words, the most basic way we connect with each other, are just met with total disbelief, it's gotta be one of the most isolating feelings in the world. Yeah, this goes way beyond just sadness. This is pure anguish. It's the pain of not being heard, not being believed by the person you're supposed to be closest to. You can almost hear the exhaustion in these lines, that feeling of having the same fight over and over and over again. And here it is. This is the absolute heart of the song. It's the main idea, the thesis statement. Mistrust is a poison. It makes building any kind of future totally impossible. You just can't build your dreams on a foundation of doubt. It's the ultimate emotional dead end. So you have to wonder, where does all this powerful emotion come from? Well, the answer lies with the guy who wrote the song, a man who was literally living these lyrics himself. This isn't fiction, folks. It's basically a confession set to music. So, meet Mark James, the songwriter. He was pouring his own life right onto the page. He was married, but he was also torn up over a lingering love for his childhood sweetheart. And the lyrics? They're a direct reflection of all the guilt and suspicion that conflict was creating in his life. The trap he was writing about was his own. So, the song starts out as this incredibly personal story, right? He gets it all down, he records it, and then it completely bombs. I'm not kidding. It sold a measly 12 copies. That's it. This powerful universal feeling that almost nobody heard. The song was nearly lost to history. But, of course, the story doesn't end there. This song was not destined to fail. It was just waiting for the right person to sing it. And in January of 1969, Elvis Presley walks into the very same Memphis studio where it was first recorded. Now get this. It's a marathon late-night session, from 4 in the morning till 8, and Elvis just pours everything he has into the song. He felt its power so much that he insisted on recording it even when his team couldn't get the publishing rights. In just 8 takes, he and the musicians in that studio completely transformed it, capturing all of that raw, desperate energy. And then came this moment of pure production genius from producer Chips Moman, a false ending. The track fades all the way out, you think it's over, and then boom, it comes roaring back. This wasn't just some gimmick, it was brilliant, because it perfectly mirrors the song's theme. Just when you think you might finally escape the trap, it pulls you right back in. So you've got Elvis's soul-bearing performance, you've got this unforgettable production trick, and on August 26, 1969, the song is finally released. Its destiny was about to change forever, because the world was finally ready to hear it. And bam! It becomes his first #1 hit in the US since 1962. It was a massive, massive comeback for him. And kind of sadly, it also ended up being his last #1 while he was still alive. Sales went through the roof. We're talking over 2 million copies. It got a gold record in just a month. I mean, what a stunning turnaround from those original 12 copies, right? And it's not just about sales. The respect for this song is just huge. In 2021, Rolling Stone ranked it the 70th greatest song of all time. They called it Presley's masterpiece. And this feeling was universal. It wasn't just an American thing. Suspicious Minds topped charts all over the globe, Canada, Australia, you name it. It became a true international phenomenon. So just think about that journey for a second. A song that started as one man's private pain, that sold only 12 copies at first, became such an important piece of music history that it was honored in the Grammy Hall of Fame. It's just incredible. It's a journey all the way from a personal truth to a legendary performance. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What is it that makes a song immortal? Is it the raw, relatable emotion in the lyrics? Or is it the magic of the perfect artist finding the perfect song that really makes it last forever?